Week number 55 of Scott's Weekly Sports. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are 5 weeks away from episode number 60, and we are getting so excited. SummerSlam weekend is this weekend. I will be flying out with me and my family tomorrow morning. It is going to be such a great weekend. My first ever SummerSlam. I cannot wait. So let's get right into the predictions for TakeOver and SummerSlam. So first match on the card, it will be two of the most over guys right now in wrestling as the top 1% of NXT EC3 goes against the Velveteen Dream. And I'll be taking the Velveteen Dream in this match. I feel like he needs to win more, and I feel like he's just been being booked right now as a guy that can put people over, but I feel like he will win this match somehow in some way.
I'm going to agree with Scott. I hate the Velveteen Dream. It's super creepy, and he's not that good of a wrestler. But EC3, I don't think it's time for him yet to emerge, so I'm going to agree with Scott and go with the Velveteen Dream to win.
Next up for the NXT Tag Team Championships, it will be Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly representing the Undisputed Era, putting their NXT Tag Team Championships on the line against Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain. And I'll be taking the Undisputed Era to retain the NXT Tag Team Championships, even though I do think that Mustache Mountain will win tag team titles coming up in a few weeks. I still think they're going to be the NXT tag titles. I feel like they will win the NXT UK titles. So I will take O'Reilly and Strong to retain the NXT tag team championships here.
I agree with Scott. This match is so insane. So I agree with everything Scott said. I'm going with Scott's prediction.
Next up for the NXT Women's Championship, it will be the Ace of Spades, Shayna Baszler, putting her NXT Women's Championship on the line against the next Japanese sensation, Kairi Sane, the Pirate Princess, last year's Mae Young Classic winner. But I think the Ace of Spades, Shayna Baszler, will retain and continue to dominate the NXT Women's division. I will take Shayna Baszler to retain the NXT Women's Championship here in Brooklyn tomorrow night.
I'm also going to agree with Scott. I think Shayna Baszler is going to win. We've gotten to see her wrestle at Inglewood in Orlando, and she's really talented, and I will also pick her for the win.
Next up for the NXT North American Championship, it will be Adam Cole going against Ricochet. This is probably the match I've been most looking forward to for the entire show. I think this match could be match of the night for me. But I think Ricochet's going to take the title here. I feel like they have too many heels right now as champions in NXT, and I feel like they need a babyface to win a championship, so I think Ricochet will be that guy and take the NXT North American Championship off of Adam Cole's waist.
I'm going to disagree with Scott. I'm going to pick Adam Cole for the win. We've also had a chance to see Adam Cole wrestle a lot of times at Ring of Honor. He's a very talented wrestler. I'm so excited that he's with NXT, and I will be picking Adam Cole for the win.
Next up, the main event for the NXT World Heavyweight Championship. It will be a last man standing match. The third of the last three NXT takeovers these guys have met in the main event. I expect greatness out of this match once again, as it will be the dominant male Tommaso Ciampa putting his newly won NXT Championship on the line against Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. And I just don't see Tommaso losing it just yet. I feel like Tommaso Ciampa is going to walk out of here still your NXT World Champion. As much as the fans don't want to see it, I think it's going to happen. Tommaso Ciampa walks out still NXT World Champion.
I completely agree with Scott. Ciampa gets the win.
Next up, on to the SummerSlam card. Sunday on pay-per-view. Kickoff show will start at 5 p.m. for people on the WWE Network. And I cannot believe it's going to be on from 5 to 11. That is absolutely unbelievable. They have 3 matches on the pre-show, so let's get into those first. First up, it will be a mixed tag team match between Rusev and Lana, teaming up against Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega. And unfortunately, it is Rusev Day on Sunday, but I don't think it's going to be a happy Rusev Day. I feel like Cien and Zelina will find a way to win this match. I feel like they want to give a push right now to Andrade Cien Almas. So I'm going to take Andrade and Zelina to find a way to win this match and beat Rusev and Lana.
I'm so excited for SummerSlam. If this is the first match on the card, I'm going to disagree with Scott. I'm going to go pick Rusev and Lana for the win.
Next up for the Monday Night Raw Tag Team Championships, it will be Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas putting their Raw Tag Team Championships on the line as they go against Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival. And I think a lot of fans here want to see the Revival take the titles. But I just don't think they're ready. I think the B Team are walking out of here still your Raw Tag Team Champions. And why is this match on the pre-show? I have no idea. They should be putting this match on the main card. So I'm going to take the B Team to retain the Raw Tag Team Championships here at SummerSlam.
I'm going to agree with Scott. I love the B Team. They're hysterical, so I'm going to pick the B Team for the win.
Next up for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship, it will be Cedric Alexander going against Drew Gulak. First time for Drew Gulak getting a title shot here on 205 Live. And I'm going to take my boy Cedric Alexander to retain. He's been doing very well since winning the title back at WrestleMania. And a lot of people are saying he's had the title for too long, but it's only been 4 months. So I'm going to take Cedric Alexander to retain the WWE Cruiserweight Championship here at SummerSlam in a very good match.
I agree with Scott. I'm going to pick Cedric Alexander for the win. He's very talented. He's a wonderful wrestler. And I will also pick Scott's prediction for him to get the win.
Next up on the main show we go, 7 o'clock start time on the WWE Network. For new subscribers, it is absolutely free with your $9.99 payment. First match on the card will be the current United States Champion Shinsuke Nakamura putting his United States Championship on the line against Brother Nero, Jeff Hardy. And I'm going to go with Shinsuke Nakamura to retain. He just won the title last month at Extreme Rules, so I don't expect him to lose it this early, especially with how well he's been doing as a heel. I'm going to take Shinsuke to retain the WWE United States Championship here at SummerSlam over Jeff Hardy.
I completely agree. I'm picking Shinsuke for the win over Jeff Hardy.
Next up, a triple threat match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. A lot of people have been wondering if this match will become a fatal four-way and add Asuka into the mix. I just don't think it's going to happen as Carmella puts her SmackDown Live Women's Championship on the line against the Irish Lass Kicker Becky Lynch and the genetically superior woman of the SmackDown Live Women's roster, Charlotte. And I feel like this is Becky's time to shine. I feel like Becky Lynch needs to win this match, and I think she could very well win this match, and I think she will. I think the Irish Lass Kicker Becky Lynch will walk out of SummerSlam in Brooklyn, your new SmackDown Live Women's Championship. SmackDown Live Women's Champion, possibly turning heel, but I'll take Becky Lynch to win the SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
I'm also going to pick Becky Lynch to win. She's a wonderful wrestler. She's been wrestling for such a long time. I think it's finally her time to come into the spotlight. So I hope she beats Charlotte Flair. I'm also going to go with Scott. Keep my fingers crossed for Becky Lynch to be the new women's champion.
Next up, the battle of the new dads is Daniel Bryan goes against The Miz. And I would love to see both their kids in their corner. I think that would be an absolutely hilarious thing
So
here.
funny.
But unfortunately, I'm going to go with Monroe Scott's dad, The Miz, to beat Daniel Bryan here at SummerSlam. I just don't think... I think they want to let this rivalry go on a little bit longer and possibly set up a Daniel Bryan championship win at WrestleMania in New York. I feel like Miz needs to win this match, and I think he will. Probably one of the biggest wins for Miz in a long time, so I'm going to take The Miz to beat Daniel Bryan and get another nice win on his behalf. So Miz gets the win over Daniel Bryan.
I just have 3 words to say in regard to this match, and that is yes, yes, yes. Everybody out there in WWE Nation, you know what I'm talking about. I'm picking Daniel Bryan for the win over Miz.
Next up for the Intercontinental Championship over on Raw, as Dolph Ziggler's got Drew McIntyre in his corner, and then Seth Rollins, the challenger, comes in with the returning new look Dean Ambrose, who I think looks absolutely crazy after what I saw on Monday Night on Raw.
No, he looks good.
But I'm going to go with this stuff. I feel like it could go either way. It all depends on what Dean wants to do. I'm going to take Seth Rollins, but I feel like Dolph could retain here. But I'm going to take Seth Rollins to walk out of Brooklyn and Barclays Center, your new Intercontinental Championship, your new Intercontinental Champion. Take it back from Dolph Ziggler and get another Intercontinental Championship reign under his belt.
For all you viewers out there that are still mourning the breakup of the Shield, I'm also going to pick Seth Rollins with his new partner, hopefully Dean Ambrose, to win. I'm picking Seth over Dolph and hopefully Drew McIntyre and Dean won't have to mix it up in the ring while they wrestle, but if they do, I still think that Seth and Dean will come out on top.
Next up for the Money in the Bank briefcase, it will be the monster among men, Braun Strowman, putting his Money in the Bank briefcase on the line against one of my favorite heels in wrestling right now, Kevin Owens. And if Braun Strowman gets disqualified, counted out, anything happens to Braun Strowman, he will lose the Money in the Bank briefcase to Kevin Owens. And I feel like this match could go either way. I see a lot of stipulations in this match, so I feel like Kevin Owens is going to win this match. I don't even know why they gave Braun Strowman the Money in the Bank briefcase to start the match, to start the pay-per-view off at Money in the Bank. So I'm going to take KO to win the Money in the Bank match and possibly cash in later on in the night. So I'll take Kevin to beat Braun at SummerSlam.
Me too. I don't like Braun Strowman one single bit. He's gigantic. He scares everyone. He's too mean. He's too large. So I love Kevin Owens, and I wish that Kevin Owens and our friend Chris Jericho could be back together. So I also will be picking Kevin Owens to beat Braun Strowman.
Next up for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, it'll be Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers, putting their SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships on the line against the former four-time WWE Tag Team Champions, the New Day. I don't know which two members of New Day it will be, but I feel like New Day is going to take the titles here and become five-time Tag Team Champions. Give me Kofi Kingston and Big E to win the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships here. The Bludgeon Brothers have just not done as well as I thought they would on SmackDown, so I'm going to take the New Day to win the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships here at SummerSlam.
I'm picking New Day as well. I love New Day.
Four more matches left on the card here, as it will be next up Constable Corbin representing Monday Night Raw going against our boy Finn Balor. And I'm going to go with Finn Balor. I met him at an Orlando City game a few weeks back. So I feel like Finn Balor will win this match. And I want to see the Demon at SummerSlam. I finally want to see Demon Finn Balor come back. We haven't seen him since last year's SummerSlam. It's been a year, so I think we need to see him again. Finn Balor wins this match over Constable Corbin.
I'm also going to pick Finn Balor, but for none of the reasons that Scott listed. I love Finn Balor. I think he's super talented, super underrated. Finn Balor beats Constable Corbin, who wrestles in his pants, by the way. Finn Balor for the win.
3 more matches left. It will be next up for the Raw Women's Championship. It will be the current champion, the 5 Feet of Fury, Alexa Bliss, putting her Raw Women's Championship on the line against one of the most over wrestlers right now on Monday Night Raw, Ronda Rousey. And I feel like Ronda Rousey's taking the Raw Women's Championship here. As much as I've been hearing that Alexa Bliss is going to win the title, retain the title here at SummerSlam and wait until Evolution to get give Ronda Rousey the championship, I'm going to take Ronda Rousey to win it a few months earlier and walk into Evolution, your Raw Women's Champion. So give me Ronda Rousey to take the Raw Women's Championship off Alexa Bliss's shoulders.
That's all I have to say. Alexa Bliss wins. I loathe Ronda Rousey. She shouldn't even be in the WWE. So Alexa Bliss gets the win. Thumbs down to Rousey.
Next up for the WWE Championship, it will be the phenomenal AJ Styles, who won the title last year in October. So it's been a long time since he's lost that championship. And he will be going against the Samoan Submission Machine, Samoa Joe, a former TNA rivalry going on right here. As much as I would love to see Samoa Joe take the title off of AJ Styles here, I don't think it's going to happen. I will take AJ Styles to retain the WWE Championship here at SummerSlam and continue the path to breaking CM Punk's championship record for the most days held SmackDown Live championship. So give me AJ Styles to retain.
Give me AJ Styles to retain as well. Samoa Joe is awful. He's a terrible wrestler. He's a terrible talker. AJ Styles wins easily.
Next up for the Universal Championship, a championship I didn't even know existed because we haven't seen it since April, defended. And it will be the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, putting his championship on the line against the quote-unquote big dog, Roman Reigns.
Yay!
And I wish both of these guys could lose. I hate both of these two guys. But unfortunately, WWE Universe, you can start punching your iPads, computers, anything that you're watching this video on right now, because Roman Reigns is winning this match, unfortunately.
Yay!
I'm going to take Roman Reigns to win the championship, but not for long. I see Kevin Owens cashing in on Roman Reigns right after that match to let the fans go out happy out of SummerSlam.
Really?
So I'm going to take Roman Reigns to win the championship, but then lose it like 10 seconds later. So I'll take Roman Reigns to win this match.
I'll also pick Roman Reigns because I loathe Brock Lesnar. I hope he loses, I hope he leaves the stadium and we never have to see him wrestle again. We never have to listen to Paul Heyman again, and he is completely done. Adios, bye-bye with WWE. Give me Roman Reigns, who is an excellent wrestler and a very handsome man, for the win.
And that will do it for this episode of Scott's Winning Sports today, ladies and gentlemen. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it.
Thumbs up!
Leave a nice comment down below with your predictions for this weekend's shows. Subscribe if you are new. Share these videos with your friends, and I'll be right back here next week on Scott's Winning Sports with week number 56 in my NFL division predictions for this coming NFL season. And I'll be back next Friday with my dad. See you guys next week.